Good morning guys, so I'm on my way to drop my dad's Father's Day gift, so happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. And today we take a moment to remember and honour all the dads that are no longer with us. My thoughts are with anyone who's lost their dad, because I just can't even imagine life without my dad. So yeah, that's my thought for this morning. So it's an absolutely stunning morning here in Rossie. The sun is splitting the skies already. People out jogging in t-shirts and vest tops. So yeah, what are you all up to today? Are you doing any nice things for Father's Day? Taking your dads out for a meal or for a drink? Yeah, let me know in the comments. For me, I'm going to drop my dad's gift off this morning because they have a porch and he'll get it as soon as he gets up, but he'll probably have a wee long lie because the weekend is the only time he has a long lie. And I'll pop round and see him later on. Maybe we'll go together somewhere just to make it a bit more special. He'll usually go for a wee drink on a Sunday anyway, so but with my mum, he's always with my mum. Yeah, so that's probably what I'm looking at doing for today, and spending some time with the wee fella. It's such a nice day. We'll need to get out, you'll need to take him out on his bike or swimming or out with the football. We'll do something like that for sure. Like Jimmy's still not 100%, though he's just continuing as normal, but I'm trying not to put too much strain on him at the minute with any of the kids or too many kids around the house, because I just don't want anything to happen, like anything to get him het up, because we all know children can do that sometimes. So yeah, I try and keep the wee fella out the way, and yeah, I'll ease off my auntie duties until we get him back to 100%. I just want to make sure his medication's right and that they've done scans or any tests at the specialist, which is this week coming, just to check that there's nothing else wrong or anything else that they need to change or fix. So yep, that's my thoughts. Yeah, what's everyone else up to? I'm looking at the weather thinking, I mean, I'm one of these people, I'm always cold. It wouldn't matter how hot the sun was. But even me today, I'm going to go put my shorts and t-shirt on. Happy Sunday everyone, how's your weekend going? So far mine's going good. I've just popped in to buy a couple of big bars of Galaxy because on top of it being Father's Day for my dad and I've just dropped his gift off, it really is Father's Day for Jimmy too. He might not be a dad, but he certainly looks after me and wee Ashton, so he deserves a nice bar of Galaxy that he likes, and a nice card. So we'll spoil big Jimmy today, me and wee Ashton, and I got him a bar of Galaxy as well, just because he's my wee special guy and he looks after me too. Anyway, not much happening today. I've just been outside and it really is. It's going to be a scorcher today for sure. It's roasting. If anyone else, this happens to anyone else, but I used to live in like a tenement. It was like we stayed two up, and obviously, well, we had like, there was like a building kind of jutted out in front of us. We had a bay window, we had a beautiful view over Rossie Bay, but to one side we were kind of shaded by the other building and it didn't let a lot of daylight into us, so our living room was always quite dull and cold until the sun went down. So basically, on a hot day you would never know if it was hot or cold, and it was so hard to tell, and you're two up and you're thinking, like, I don't know what to put on. And I'm looking out in the street at the people walking by thinking, are they wearing shorts? What are they wearing? And I'm like studying people on the way by. Does anyone else do that? Or was that just me? Even like the back garden, you had to go all the way down to the basement and then up the stairs out the back to like hang your washing out or anything like that. So it was kind of like even just to go out in the garden just to feel how the weather was. It's crazy. So yeah, I don't miss staying in a flat, but we do miss our view, and I'm really not sure if we'll end up moving house again soon or not. But we have a really gorgeous wee 3-bedroom bungalow, and you've got the drive right there, and you just get out of the car and straight into the house. It's perfect. It's perfect in every way, but we don't have a view, and Big Jimmy misses his view. So we might end up back somewhere, but I mean, I don't know. We've looked a few times, and some houses are too big along our old way to look for a view, or on the front anywhere. Some are too big, and then some are too high up, and some need millions of work done. So I don't know what will happen with that. But yeah, on days like this, I don't miss it, because you had to like to try and gauge what people were wearing, so you knew what to put on. It's madness. So I'm currently heading into my mum and dad's. What we've done over day today is me and Ashton went out a wee walk, where he wanted to go on his bike. So we took the bike in. I was walking and he was on his bike, but I ended up cycling his bike in and out the road because he couldn't be bothered. I think the heat just got too much for him. So yeah, he just stood in the back of the stunt pegs, and I zipped him in the road and back out. So but we went in to play at the park. Again, he's quite enjoying that wee new park down the front. And back to Butte Tools. I'm skint. Butte Tools, I'll give you all my cash. No, I'm just kidding. No, he loves it in there. Everything's really reasonably priced in Butte Tools, thank goodness. So but we're able to buy some wee bits and pieces when we're in there. But now I've been home, showered, changed, and I'm just about to head in the road to see my mum and dad. My wee buddy, he's along, he's with Jimmy. Jimmy's not been feeling too good again today, so he's along there. And then yeah, so Jimmy's sitting with Ashton. Ashton's keeping him company, but Ashton was too busy playing his wee game and just chilling. Didn't want to come back out. He's done enough today. So and Jimmy's just taking it easy, getting plenty of fluids and just taking his time today, because I think he's overdone it a wee bit lately, and he was told not to do too much. So his appointment is going to be this week, and we find out what's wrong with him, like if there's more to it or whatever, because we're going to see a specialist. So yeah, let's hope they get to the bottom of everything and maybe tweak his medication. I still feel as if it's not quite right. His medication doesn't seem right. Anyway, so that's a wee update on that. I'll go see my dad and see how Father's Day, even although I dropped his stuff this morning. I just want to see him in person. Catch up with him and my mum and dad for a wee bit. And my dad, he quite enjoys a wee Empire biscuit, so I'm taking this one to him. Kept it cool, so I'm going to take that in for him. And I've yet to try the Pepsi, and I'll link it. I've been on this morning and I've done the L'Oreal Glass Skin face mask and the lotion as well. So I've done that today. Yeah, I was watching some folk on it, and there was a lot of people saying that they cut the face mask. So me and my wisdom, I thought, oh, I could cut the face mask because it was not quite fitting it, but it was okay. But it was kind of wee bit kind of wanting to fall down a wee bit, and when I breathed in the flappy bit near my nose, I kept breathing the nose bit in. I was like, yeah, no, this is not good. I need to trim this wee bit. So yeah, I trimmed it up following the instructions from someone else, and it eventually stuck. It was okay once I eventually got it to stick, but yeah, getting it to that stage was a wee bit of a job. In hindsight, I would have just went with it and not cut it probably, but I felt as if it was like it was going down too far and missing my mouth and things, and obviously they can't make them for everybody's face shape, but they do their best to do that one size fits all. So yeah, when I tweaked it definitely worked, but at first it was quite scary. I thought I had completely ruined the mask, and I thought some bits were flapping back down and stuff, but I got it there in the end, and it did stay on. And although I did the video, you can't really see it shining brilliant when I was finished, but my skin really was. It was really shining. Even when I was outside, I could see my reflection in the shed glass on the way by, and I could see how much it was really shining. It looked really good. So yeah, I would definitely recommend it. It's brilliant. It's just a great thing to add to your skincare routine. And I added the lotion as well, which I just think my skin gets that way where I think it needs hydrated. So yeah, I used that as well. So yeah, I'll drop the video soon, but they usually always sell it on TikTok, and at the minute it's not even available on TikTok at the minute, but yeah, keep your eye out for that. But if not, I put it in my Amazon link. So if you go into my link tree, you'll find my Amazon storefront link. It's in there. I have all the stuff that I used in there, and all sorts of other things that I enjoy using as well. You'll find anything that I buy in there that I think are worth getting. Yep, you can go in there and you'll be able to find anything. Usually if I talk about anything, I'll put it in there, and if I haven't, message me and I'll put it in there so that you can find it, and I'll get the links for you. Yeah, we didn't do much. Me and wee Ashton, I'm just driving by the park just now. We went to the park today, and he said he would like some ice cream, so we went back to that wee Kraken food place. So we went back there, but we walked by a wee man, and he looked kind of like he didn't have much. And then he looked quite hot. He was wearing like a hat and a big coat and stuff. So he was on the bench trying to keep shade, and we went and bought him a wee tub of ice cream, and Ashton took it over to him. So that was Ashton's good deed for the day. I think he felt quite pleased with himself. Yeah, so we've not done much. Heading up to see my mum and dad now, and I'll keep you informed if I can think anything else, but I'll speak to you all soon. Bye. Probably wasn't one of my better ideas. My phone is not recognising me, so I can't reply to my sister or anything. I should have turned that bit off first.